Ooh, crispy boy! Woo! Welcome back to The Right Approach. I took Steve Zempel out to a round over at Heron Glen. We had a blast. Steve is the owner of Steve-O's Sourdough, which is a bakery specializing in sourdough breads. Beyond business, Steve takes a holistic approach to life, whether it's playing the piano, reading a good book, or playing around to golf, or baking some bread. He takes the time to enjoy the present moment and really embrace the little moments that make up a day. Steve understands that success is not just about what you've ultimately achieved, but in really how you get there and what your approach is every step of the way. Knowing when to push forward, knowing when to take a step back, and how to navigate the ups and downs with a clear focus on what the end game is. Whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's out on the golf course, at your desk working, or in the classroom learning. There's really something here for everybody. From the fairways to the rough, from the best parts of life, your highest highs to your lowest lows, there's always a lesson to be learned. There's always something to be pulled from the experience. We're here to focus on those lessons. I'm here to package up those lessons for you guys. My objective, my goal for this channel, my dream for these interviews is to package them up, throw them at you guys, you take them, unwrap them, apply them to your life, and ultimately achieve your goals. That's the whole point of this. I'm here to help you. I don't know all the answers. So what I'm doing is I'm asking everybody else. So I don't have to make their mistakes. They can make them for me. And then I'll just learn from them. And then you guys don't have to make those mistakes or do too much digging. That's what I'm here for. I dig them all up, package them, and present them. And I really, really enjoy it. So without further ado, follow along as we explore the right approach. Woo-hoo! Alrighty, Steve, lead the way. So saying 435 here, 425. Yeah, got a nice healthy par 4 to start things off.
Right into the wind.
Yeah, always straight into the wind here. Danger right. It's open on the left though, so.
Yeah, I'm going right at those bunkers. What's my handicap?
I'm about at 8 right now. We're playing a scramble. He's playing off a bat scratch.
Yeah.
If you're fine. Go ahead.
We're doing a scramble too. So.
Scramble, it's fine.
Is there like a rule you can't play from the tips if you're like a 10?
Or less.
You want to be 5 or less? Okay.
So, but you're playing a scramble, so just go ahead.
No worries. We'll be quick.
Yeah, just stay with the group.
You got it, sir.
It's crazy.
We passed the test.
I've never heard of that before. Cut.
Oh, little cut.
Cut. All right.
Brutal, dude.
All right.
That's.
Warm-ups are done.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. That was good. You got this. Nice. That'll play.
We'll fix that low.
Little nut there.
Yeah, that low. And a couple holes.
Way to put it in play. Dude, that was pressure. That was a pressure tee shot. The guy was like, hey, are you good at golf?
Yeah, I've never heard a starter say something like that before. That's a first for me.
Way to overcome adversity. What inspired you to pursue sourdough?
I had no aspirations of doing it prior to this year. I actually did I did a carnivore diet earlier this year, back in January.
Nice, cool.
And when I came off the carnivore diet in January, I was looking to introduce some healthy carbs. One of those healthy carbs was sourdough bread. I've been seeing a ton of content online, YouTube, Instagram, people making sourdough. So I thought, why not give it a try? Sure. So I started making it, realized it was a lot of fun. And the reward of making us like a good sourdough loaf, a lot of joy in that. So yeah, so I started posting like videos of me making it, pictures online on Instagram, and people loved it. People loved the content. So cool. people were constantly asking me for a loaf. They're like, let me get a loaf, let me try some. And I was like, sure, I'll make you a loaf.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I ordered one, it was delicious.
Yeah. One of my original customers. Yes.
Happy to support a small business always. Yeah, no, this kid makes some really good bread.
Yeah.
I mean, sourdough does have a lot of benefits for diet-wise. That's
does.
interesting that it was kicked off originally from your research into your own diet.
Yeah, a lot of benefits for your gut health.
Yeah, this tee shot's, it's just a mean tee shot.
It's like 149 pin, 135 to cover the bunker.
Perfect.
Wind in.
Proper yardages, thank you.
It's dead center of the pin.
Wind's coming in at us, yeah.
I think just play it like 155.
Sizzling. Wow, look at that thing go. Beauty.
It's got to go.
Get up.
Or
You
is
on
it
the, right on the front edge, or you came up a little short?
I think it might be a little short.
Okay.
Wind burst up right
Yeah.
after I hit it.
Dude, that thing got high in the air.
Should be good.
Get up.
Got to go.
I think we're good.
Same.
Right on the front, right on
Yeah.
the front edge. Wow.
All right.
That thing really got slowed down.
I've thought about just like paying someone to take a camera out and record me the whole time.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's what we got right here.
I know.
I'll give you every shot so you can, analyze it. Take it to your coach.
I got it like somewhere like up in here maybe.
Yeah,
It's definitely going that way.
a little left to right. See where it's like a little lighter, maybe 3 feet past the hole?
Yeah.
Kind of in line with
I like that, yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little bit. All right, 40 footer. Oh, get up. Get up. Oh yeah, you really got to swing on that thing.
Yeah.
I felt like I swung pretty hard. Nice roll. Get up. Nice putt. That'll be just fine. Excellent.
Thank you. All right.
Great par to start.
Yeah. Nice.
Take that. Good par.
Nice.
I
I like this hole. The first hole is one of my favorite holes here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. If you can hit the fairway, it's a fun hole.
You like the challenge?
I love like the downhill slope left to right.
Yeah.
It's a nice approach to the green. So carnivore diet, in its most basic sense, is only consuming products that come from animals.
Okay.
So meat, dairy, eggs are essentially the only things you can consume.
Okay. How does honey fit into there with bees?
So
That's
so honey is a gray area. I don't consider it part of a carnivore diet. I think most people on the internet who I've researched don't really consider it as part of a carnivore diet.
It's good to know.
That's more of an animal. So there's a carnivore and then there's animal-based. Honey can get added into an animal-based diet. That's kind of where I've transitioned since doing carnivore, is more towards an animal-based. I cheat a lot more now than when I was doing carnivore. Carnivore diet, just eating meat. It's a way of finding out what does your body good and what doesn't do your body good. And it was more of a challenge too. That's why I was interested.
So it's like a personal challenge to stick with a
only
certain
eat meat
group.
for a
Did you
month
find
straight.
it hard to like stick within that? You wanted to break out, eat carbs?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough to snack. Having a snack was tough.
Oh yeah.
So I would find myself craving sugar. I'm not someone who has a sweet tooth. I don't really crave sugar at all, but I found myself craving sugar on the carnivore diet because I was getting none of it.
Interesting.
So I found myself, especially when it was time for a snack, in between meals, I'd be like, I could really go for some ice cream right now, or I could really go for like a chocolate
Cookies,
cake or a
chocolate
cookie.
bar,
Yeah. So that was tough to power through that.
The editing's probably been the steepest learning curve.
I mean, it's definitely, people make their whole careers off of editing videos.
Yeah, dude.
So
It's a skill for sure. Oh, Pro V1. Somebody left the Pro V1 over here.
nice.
I'll take it.
All right.
Okay, so we got a long par 5. From here, it's a little bit of a dog leg situation. Goes up the right side. If you get over these bunkers, it's pretty much just a straightaway.
I don't think I can carry that right bunker from here. That's got to be like
From here,
that's got to be like a 285, 290 carry from here.
yeah, from here it's probably 3.
All right. Try and stay a little left of it.
Nice. Wow, pretty ball. You had the distance. Haha, what
Nice.
a bomb! Nice shot, dude. Nice shot.
That was good.
That thing had just like the pretty kind of fade where it's falling off.
Nice
instead
little,
of scaring you. Yeah.
nice little curtsy.
Oh, hang on. Oh, all right.
You see it?
Yeah, I went over those trees.
Nice.
Yeah. It's actually, it's pretty open.
You want
over
this
there.
ball?
I'll take it. You said you worked at a golf course, right?
Yeah, I'm a Touchin Country Club.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. How long did you work there?
7 years I put in.
Oh, wow.
Or, no,
Okay.
six full seasons, I think.
It's a good experience there. Wow.
Yeah, it was good. It was great for my golf game. I
Yeah,
could play
I
all
can
the
imagine,
time.
right? Access to the beautiful course plus some other
Yeah.
courses.
Yeah, you get hooked up, knowing a head pro, knowing a
that
PGA professional. Gets you on some nice courses every once in a while.
Probably gave you some good tips too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Nice.
A bomb. Just overcorrected there. So the first one went right, the second one went left, and that pretty much sums up my game. That's exactly how that goes.
Oh, I'm sitting pretty here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Prime position.
When you're on carnivore diet, you get full so much quicker when you eat meat.
Sure.
Like you can't
More satiated,
Yeah, that's the perfect word. It's more satiating. You can't indulge yourself like you can with carbs, like pasta
Right.
and rice, where you can just keep eating vegetables, just eat them endlessly.
Yeah.
At some point when you're having a steak, when you're full, when your stomach is satisfied, you're done. Like
You
you don't want, you don't want any
Get a
more.
little warmer.
Yeah. So it's not hard to kind of stay away from cravings as long as you're staying with the diet, eating on a regular schedule. But in between the eating, it's tough. Baking sourdough bread, I've always said for a long time, I want to get to a point in my career, in my life, where I can just retire and own, whether it be a pizza parlor, a coffee shop, or a bakery.
Okay.
Like something so simple, like a corner store.
Sure.
Like on the end of a main street somewhere that is local, people love it, people know it.
People, it's their daily spot.
It's part of the community. Everybody knows you, appreciates you. It's just something simple to just wake up and enjoy every day. I think that's like my biggest goal in life, is to get to a point where I can just do that and have that be my, not even a source of income, but just something that brings me joy on a day-to-day basis.
That's your main pursuit. Yeah. So that's where you spend your time.
Yeah. So the ability to start that now and try it out and go through the trial and error of what is it like to market it, make it, do the production side of it, and see the interaction you get from your friends and family of how they want to support it, I think is a big test.
All right, so we're 2 shots in. We got about 52 yards. You said 51?
51.
51 yards to the flag.
So what are you trying to do here? Like, what's your thought process? What do you?
Oh, okay. So for me, I'm looking, my first thought is a 50 degree and catch it, try to hit it right to like either like a foot short of the green or like a foot onto the green. Just right on that front edge.
Do you think you determine the club first or the shot first? What's going on in your head?
Oh, good question. I initially am going to default to a 50 unless I need a little extra loft or a little extra spin, and then I'll go to a 54.
Yeah.
But I really like my 50 degree for anything inside of 100 yards.
Same.
That's my default.
Mine's not a 50, mine's a 56.
Okay.
But it's always going to kind of default to a 56, and then I'll visualize the shot with the 56, and if I can't visualize the shot I want with the 56,
Yeah.
then I'll change the club up. Like right now, I'm just seeing throw it, land it right on the front of the green, maybe one hop, kind of check up right at the pin.
Yeah. I think it's important to keep the ball below the hole on this, because if we do scoot out a little right or a little above the flag, it's that's a pretty little downslope. So
Yeah, you can miss it short left here, you can miss it.
yeah, short left is a fine spot to be. Oh, pulled it a little.
If it checks, it's good.
Yeah, pulled it a touch, came out a little low. I think I turned the face over a little bit. Give us a bite. Yeah, a little hot.
I had the spin. You can tell it was spinning, but yeah, a little hot.
That's all right, we're on here. We can still get that birdie. We got an easy birdie look. Well, not an easy birdie look. We got a birdie look, we got an easy par look.
See, that's the one thing right there that's tough when I haven't played a month and a half, is to know
that feel.
what a 50-yard shot feels like.
That's the gains you've made in the 6 weeks of going to the gym in between rounds, right?
I wish it was the gains I made.
You're 5% stronger.
All right, you're on though. We're putting for birdie.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Just hit a putt. That's all it comes down to, really, is just hitting putts here. There's a lot of factors in golf, but man, like if you can really lean on your putter, it frees you up to play like way less stressful golf.
Yeah. My days when I'm putting well, especially inside like 5 feet, 6 feet, like I know I'm gonna pretty much make 90% of those. It's such an easier game to play.
Yeah, it really frees you up.
Takes a lot of pressure off the short game shots. Takes a lot of pressure off everything.
The irons for me. Oh, I overestimated the downhill now. Oh, that's nice. Give us a break. that had sped up there after.
Yeah.
I mean, same distance.
Damn.
That one?
Yep.
All right. Big par putts.
I got this one just like left edge, just outside the left, maybe, if anything.
I like that. Wow, that was art. That was lovely. That was really nice. Thank you.
Oh wow, didn't move.
I was going straight right there. It went dead straight. I think I gave that a good putt. Yeah, just go right at it.
Oh wow, it moved left.
No way.
Yeah.
Boog. 3 putt after a beautiful drive and a great 4-iron.
What a sick game.
Dude, that was like a par 4 from 50 yards out, basically.
Yeah.
Oof. That was 20-foot 3 putt. Okay. With a 2-man scramble.
No, I think yours definitely went a little left too.
You think?
Yeah. Because
Wow.
I played mine dead straight.
That's
And I
crazy.
saw it, even once I hit it, I saw it
saw
like
it
halfway through, just kind of nick left.
Weird. Subtle little pin location, I guess. All right. We'll have to mark down a bogey. All right, time to start chipping away. Ooh.
I think like for a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, maybe some people do it out of necessity, but I think a lot of people do it out of just pure enjoyment, right? It's the ability ability to work for yourself, do something you love, make money off of it, I guess is one of the benefits, but just to be able to spend time doing something you love and that brings you joy is worth all the while. So
The older you get and the more you go through life and you have to do things you don't want to do, right? I spend a lot of time doing things I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So like just getting that time where you're actually enjoying the time you're putting in, you're able to be present and kind of just go with the flow, get into that kind of flow state. Like that's a big payoff on its own. And then for it to actually have some monetary benefit too and potentially be able to financially sustain you is like, that's everybody's dream, right? I mean, at least my dream. Who'd have thunk? We were looking at birdie and then, damn, that's a 2-stroke swing right there. Humbling game.
it is a humbling game.
Humbling game.
And just when you think you're sitting pretty, you could easily turn that into a bogey.
Yeah, man. Wow, what a humbling game. Oh my goodness. Didn't expect that. All right, so we got 460 now. Wind's coming kind of off the right. Into our face off to the right.
Straight in, it seems like.
Yeah. This is not a helpful wind. Oh, wow. Dude. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That was sick. Well done. You couldn't have placed it in a better spot, too. That was money.
It probably only went like 240 though.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of wind going on up there.
I would be surprised if you have like 220 in.
Seriously. Cut. She's trying. Cut. Tried to. Damn. That was another good shot. Man. I hit the center of the club on that one too.
Are you aiming that far out to the right? Or that's just where it starts?
Yeah, good question. It's a combination of things. You saw where my feet were. They were kind of aiming over there, right? So I am aiming up the right side generally. And my goal is to start it right and have it fade back.
Okay.
Like 15-yard fade, like a little 10, 15-yard fade. And it does that sometimes. And then sometimes I'm aiming up the right and I pull it a little bit and it kind of goes pretty squared up. So it's like a pull that goes way right.
Stop the water.
Yeah. So it goes way right. So, or I do like what I did on the second tee where I just kind of know I'm going to hit a big cut and it over fades a little bit. Because I'm afraid of hitting a straight ball, like pulling it,
Yeah.
straight out of out of bounds. That's part of my struggle off the tee. Where are you aiming your feet? Are they going straight down the fairway, or do you aim right or left half?
I try and have my feet open a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're kind of a little closed. Feels like I'm open, but I'm really not. I feel like that's a big problem with most people is they feel like they're open when they're actually pretty closed with their stance. Closed just feels more natural. It's easier to rotate your hips when your stance is closed. But
Well, when you're closed, you get a little bit more room to kind of operate on the downswing.
yeah, it's easier to kind of
Yeah.
throw that back one out
There's more
at the
room to
ball.
work.
Where like if you're open, you feel like you're already
Exactly.
blocked off. Yeah.
So I played baseball, and like my stance was like I had an open stance my whole life, and I do that playing golf now. I do the same thing. I have a slightly open stance, and I try to go into out with that, but it's causing a lot of weird things. That's got to be it.
Yep.
Fine shot. We'll take it.
It's not bad. You were in a bad spot.
No, yeah, it's
You
playable.
got a shot at the green. The next hole's a drivable par 4.
Oh, drivable. I don't know about that from the tips. Maybe.
I think it's only like 310. And it'll be downwind.
True. you see the course slightly differently. I think that's all amazing, dude. That is something.
186.
Okay. 186 into the wind. I'm going 4-iron.
Yeah, it's playing long.
I'm gonna hit a 4-iron here.
Hang on.
Trying to. All right.
Good shot.
That's a good shot.
Nice.
I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Lovely shot.
It's leaking right.
Leaking a little, okay. That's a fine spot.
All right. You're on though. So
What club was that?
I hit a 4 as well.
4? We gotta look at birdie here. We can make this putt. I think we're about pin high.
Olympics doesn't excite me as much as it used to when I was a kid. I used to love
get
watching
that,
it as
I
a
know.
kid.
It used to hype me up like crazy.
Now I'm just like, I don't know.
Does it feel like a distraction for you?
No, I think it's just the coverage. I feel like the coverage just sucks.
Interesting. I think they're doing a pretty good job this year. They're bouncing around a little bit more, so you get to see, a little bit more variety. Dude, the surfing's been pretty epic. Yeah, dude, they're surfing out in Tahiti.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, it's just pretty. It's just like pretty to look at. And the guys are nuts. They're incredible athletes.
Have you ever surfed?
No, I don't really do the ocean.
No?
Nah. I'll go to the beach though, but that's about it. I'll go like 3 feet into the water. Okay, we got about 33 feet.
It's a tough pin. I didn't realize the pin was that far back.
No, it's tossed all the way back there. This is like a 3-level green. There's like a little base there, in this middle, and up top. It's definitely moving left to right.
It's a good putt if it goes.
Get up, get up. Yeah, leaving it a little short. Yeah, it's still got quite a bit of work left there. Probably about 7 feet. Yeah, really, that hill ate it up. All right, we'll play yours.
Man, if only we could putt, we'd be some hell of a player.
Yeah, we're leaving that. We probably lost a quarter stroke on that one.
I gotta go just a hair to the right. Playing it just outside the left.
I like that. No way.
Stayed dead straight.
Tricky biz. All right.
Didn't move. Didn't move at all.
Dead straight. All righty. We got this.
There it is.
Ooh, something helped me out. A little breeze or something.
I think the breeze is going the other way though.
Yeah, so there's a little swirl there.
Someone's watching.
Wow.
Nice.
I was watching that like a foot short. I'm like,
I didn't. You played it outside the hole too. And
no,
it
I
kinda
didn't mean to.
It's just kind of died.
You know what happened there? I pushed it, and because I gave it a weird contact, it had a little spin.
Nice. It probably did. You probably put spin on it.
Whatever works. Whatever gets it in the hole. That was a big par save. Short par 4 here. Get one back. Oh, wow. Jeez. Oh, man.
How'd that look?
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Look, nice. You know what? That was so good that my first thought was like, I don't need to hit. I never think that. So that was good. That was real good. All right, let's follow that up.
You got it. You can hit it out there past me if you hit a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send this one now. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh. Oh.
All right.
Took two bounces there. Yeah, let it leak a little bit. Dude, that was a beauty, man. That's a shot.
It didn't feel as good as it looked.
When
Like when I first made contact, I was like, oh, uh-oh.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you think was gonna happen then?
I thought I sliced it.
Would you tell you what?
Sliced it.
Oh.
Because it felt like I hit down on it a little bit. Mm-hmm. Usually when you're hitting down on it, you put in more spin. So that's when like the tendency will be for it to go right. But I guess this club face was just squared up.
Yeah,
so
turned it over just right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite club?
I think like I love hitting every shot. Every shot's a challenge.
Somebody loves golf.
It really
I
is.
just love every shot so much.
I think it's the shot, like for me, like the coolest part about golf is the creativity part of it.
Dude, yeah.
Like the strategic aspect and the creativity. Like you could have a shot and you could look at it a million different ways. Someone else could see it completely different from how you see it or how to approach the shot.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like driver off the tee, there's some creativity of maybe like the line you want to take, but at least my skill level, it's not, I don't have a lot of different shots to play with my driver. It's really only like one stock shot. For me, I feel like the shots that give me the most creativity are like wedges and short irons.
Ooh, okay.
Of like how I can play them.
Sure.
Low, high,
Flighting,
draw. Yeah, like that's where I have the most creativity. Nice.
Oh
That's a
my
good shot.
God, what a shot.
Told you it was drivable.
I've never thought of this as a drivable hole. This has been an interesting round so far, like just a different perspective from those tips. And from this guy who can mash that thing. All righty, up and down time. Up and down for bird.
Yeah, it's just looks like it's a bump and run up there.
Okay, so what are you thinking on this one? You got a lot of green to work with?
A lot of green to work with. Pins all the way in the back. You don't want to fly it there at all. You want to use as much green as you can to make the shot.
Yeah, get up that hill. Okay. So what club you got?
So it's just a 56 again.
56, okay.
Yeah.
And you're gonna try to maybe flight it a little lower?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it maybe just slightly right of the pin, just play it back in my stance, try and land it, and just let it run up there, run back.
All right.
Especially with this much wind, you really don't want to have this ball in the air for that long.
Right. Yeah, good point.
It's probably like what?
It's just saying 45 to the middle, so
50, 55 to the
I'd
pin?
say 52 or so.
Yes, I think somewhere on like the middle front part of the green is where I want to land it.
Wow. Well done.
Right.
Yeah, lovely. That was
Not bad. Yeah.
That was beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, about
I'm
like-
gonna try to do the same exact thing. I got my 50 degree out,
Yeah.
hit it into that hill. Let it,
Yeah, 50 degree, you could probably land at the same spot I did, and it should release a little bit more to the cup.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, pulled it like crazy. Nothing you can do about that.
I think the biggest thing when it comes to diet, when it comes to eating a lot of carbs, they cause you to crash.
Sure.
A lot of them are not healthy carbs that people are consuming. They're a cheap way of getting energy. But with the sourdough, it's relatively healthy. It's 2 simple ingredients, especially when you make it homemade. There's no artificial ingredients put into it. It's just flour and water and the natural yeast you're making with the starter. So
you have this yeast that you feed.
yeah, so that's the starter. The starter is the yeast. So basically it starts off with, when you make it, you just start off with flour and you add water. You mix it up, you let it sit. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to cultivate the natural bacteria that's in the air around us. So that natural bacteria is going to feed on the flour and water. And after about a week or so of feeding it maybe once or twice a day, constantly giving it new water and flour to feed off of, the bacteria will grow stronger, it'll evolve, it'll reproduce. And over time you have this strong natural bacteria, which is the yeast, which allows bread to rise, fermentation process to occur.
Cool. So it's like, in a sense, like the same idea as like wine when it ferments. Dude, that bread was so good. It was so fluffy. When you actually start to see some support, right? And that can be a big momentum builder too.
Yeah,
when
for
you start to hear people say, hey, that bread was really tasty. Thank you. You know, like that's gotta be rewarding to
I don't think
get
I'd be
feedback.
exactly. I don't think I'd be as into it as I was if I didn't get that support from my friends and family.
Sure.
If every time I posted something, people weren't constantly commenting on it and saying, "Oh my God, that looks so good! Wow, I want to try that."
Yeah.
Or when they did try it, when I would bring them something to try, they would be emphatic about, "Oh my God, this is great bread.
Totally.
You should do this as a passion. You should start your own bread business. You should make your own bread Instagram. You should open up a shop." Without that support of the people around you, it's tough to kind of dive in.
For sure.
I mean, sometimes I can be an I don't know kind of guy. And people ask me questions that I'm not really interested in.
Right.
Like when I talk to girls sometimes, it's like, I don't know. That doesn't interest me. What's your favorite Netflix show? I don't know. I don't watch TV.
What do you do for entertainment?
I like to read.
Cool.
Reading's big.
Reading's good for you.
I like to play chess, livechess.com. Work out, cook, diet. It's kind of just those little things that make up a whole day. I just like to enjoy the little things.
Summed up basically stuff that gets done every day.
Yeah.
5-7 days a week, right?
I love playing the piano. Yeah,
That's awesome. How long have you been playing?
Since I was 6.
Yeah.
So
good for you, man.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm.
How often do you play?
I try and play every day, at least for 10 minutes every day. It's tough to have one of your better rounds and have something be off.
Sure. What's been your best score you put up?
18 holes once and 1 over twice.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be a pretty good feeling. How pumped were you when you finished up 18?
It's a good feeling. It's kind of a high for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Even the day after, you kind of feel really good. You're like, wow.
I did that.
I did it. That's what all the struggling, all the bad shots, all the sad low times in your game, it's all worth it for that one round.
And then you get to tell everybody, I shot a 70.
Hey, you know what I shot last week?
70 what? Yeah, just a 70. All right, that was about 18 feet, a little downhill.
I think right in here.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I'll start her off. Yeah, I pulled that a little bit. I don't think it broke quite as much. I pulled it, but it didn't move back that way as much as I was expecting.
Downhill putts hold their line are straighter.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
All right.
That was a bad
A
stroke.
little bit of work left. I think I could hit this.
Yeah, knock it in. Nice.
Use the entire hole. That's what they gave it to us for.
Nice.
Oh, that was scary. It's 2 times that I've done that now. We'll take it. That's par.
Yeah.
I'm good with the par on this hole. This is a tricky one.
I actually learned that from a Bryson video that he did.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
He was talking about how, because of gravity, when you're going downhill, the way gravity affects the ball, it kind of holds its line better.
Sure.
Because it keeps up its speed, where when you're putting uphill, it's going to lose speed. So whatever direction it's going to, it's going to tail off in that direction.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the uphill's like a resistance, so it's going to magnify whatever direction it's falling. That's the same thing with wind, right? When you're downwind, it helps a little bit.
It's not going to fall off as much. Yeah, same thing, same concept.
Yeah,
any type of more resistance, it's going to exaggerate any type of flaw. I think for me though, I think I would always try and look to the things I can change first. I always say, like I see a lot of people struggling with mental health, but then I look at the way they live their lives. They're consumed by social media. They have poor diet. They don't exercise at all. They constantly put themselves in bad relationships with people. They don't have good modes of talking to people. They don't have good forms of communication. They may not have the right support group. They don't have the right support group. They're not disciplined. They don't try challenging things. They don't try and persevere through anything.
That's a big one. Yeah.
And I always ask myself, I would always be the person to ask myself, have I checked all those boxes first? Have I fixed my diet? Have I fixed my exercise? Have I taken away things from my life that are probably causing the majority of the issues, like social media? Am I reading books? Or am I just watching too much TV, right? What is my mind consuming, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what your mental health is. It's what you're processing. It's what the information you're processing. So I would always look towards organic sources first as a way of remedying whatever mental health problems I have going on.
Totally.
Here's another one. We're dead into the wind.
Yeah, wow. And it's a par 4. Ideal layup yardage, 275. It's 395 to the hole, 365 to the creek. That lady is probably about 280 out, 275 maybe. Ridiculous.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll play.
He's like, I might pick up this game.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, when you can hit it like that, it's pretty fun, right?
Hang on.
Dude, it's still leaking out there. Get down.
Got way up in the air too.
It sure did.
Damn.
Swung pretty free on that one.
Yeah, that looks better than the last one.
I'm probably gonna play yours.
He's doing it 8 miles an hour.
I know, they slow you down, dude. These are new carts. They just got these things.
I hate that. It's my least favorite part about some golf carts.
Oh yeah, you don't like being told what to do?
Yeah, don't restrict me. All right.
Where are you at?
I'm right up
there.
there.
Okay, you're right there. Okay.
You're right here. All right.
Oh, okay. You're in a fine spot then.
Every shot's into the wind.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Somehow. All right, we got about, it says 166 here, 150, so probably about 160.
It looks like it's front, so you got room behind.
I think yellow's middle. Red's front, blue's back, so
is that what it is?
Middle. Yeah.
I do love nicotine. Ripping people's sticks, man, it's so much fun.
I gotta stay away from those stuff.
I used to have a dipping problem way back in the day.
The dip will get you, yeah.
I dipped from the time I was 16 till I was 23.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was going through like 3 4 tens a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were a daily dipper, damn.
Yeah, I was bad. Everything, driving, everything.
Well, I guess it's one of those activities you can kind of do
anywhere
with anything. Yeah.
You can just do it anywhere.
How old are you now?
27. Gonna be 28 end of September.
4 years no dip or 4 years minimal dip. How do you avoid the dip?
I just woke up one day and said I'm done.
You're like, my lip hurts really bad.
I was just like, what am I doing with my life, man? I gotta stop making bad choices. That was enough for me.
And then you just stopped one day?
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's impressive.
I didn't do any nicotine for like 2.5 years, 3 years almost after that.
Good job, man.
Yeah. Now I'm just like casually, like recreationally.
Now you got control.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I just like to have fun every once in a while.
Sounded good. Sizzling.
Cut.
Just a little cut action. Yeah. Middle of the green. Lovely.
All right. Take it.
Yeah, we'll take that all day.
Can't complain.
Gotta look at birdie. All right. A little 7-iron here.
Oh, hang on.
Tried. I'm a divot monster. Like, I rip up divots like crazy. So
Yeah.
I try to use the jug when I remember.
I'm really good at fixing my pitch marks.
Yeah.
Divots, I'm okay at sometimes.
If they're egregious, you'll be like, all right.
So a lot of times they just explode on me. And I'm not used to taking a cart where like having the.
Sure. You got great turf interaction, so you're definitely doing a little. Another ball over there.
I don't know, but Tiger said he's hitting it best when he's just picking it.
I know.
No divot, so.
It's crazy. I can't wrap my head around that one.
I think he's lying.
You think he was messing with Scotty when he was saying that?
Yeah, I don't know. I would love all those videos. After he said that, people would post, like, they would put together a video of Tiger in his prime, just like hitting the
biggest divots.
Like his highlight reel of taking the biggest divots.
The beaver tail's flying 2 feet long, yeah.
And they're like, oh really, no divots, Tiger? They're like, this shot you hit pretty well.
This is actually one of the biggest recorded divots of all time.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah, I'll usually get backspin, everything up, like on soft greens, I'll get backspin up to an 8 iron usually. 7 iron, it'll kind of just check up.
Really? That's impressive. Pulled it a little.
It's quick too. Yeah,
Wow,
it definitely
yeah.
moves a touch this way, I think.
I was so focused on the line, I forgot about the pace a little bit, I think. Get there. Ah, good try. That'll be easy enough.
Man, pace on these greens is tough right now. I would say it's so much easier to putt on fast greens than slow greens.
Yep, I agree completely.
Like, there's only so much you can control. And the one thing that you can't control is the past. The past already happened.
Big time.
So it's either you take what's given to you and you try and make the most of your situation and move forward, or you sit and sulk and feel sorry for yourself and come up with excuses as to why you're not getting ahead. I find myself doing that a lot. I find myself in ruts where I make excuses and I find ways to be lazy, and it stifles my productivity. But at some point you gotta stand back up and say, the only way I'm gonna move forward is by taking action.
Yeah. At the end of the day, self-accountability is a really nice thing if you're willing to grab your life by the straps and pull it along. That was a solo par for you.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, we used your drive, your 7, or your 8, I mean. Then both your putts. And +1. You still think we got that -6?
I think so. The back nine, I feel like the back nine's a lot easier.
Ball out of control. This is what I imagine like golfing is actually like. When I'm like just mashing around trying to get the ball in play, that's what I'm dreaming of.
Safely on the green.
Just a beautiful, beautiful shot shape, straight in the middle of the green, like just comfortable. Looked smooth. I feel like I'm like hacking at the ground too. That was it. Just pulled it a little. All right. She going. Yeah. That felt real good. I'm trying to hit a little draw. That one was the right shape and everything, but just a little pull. Take it.
Yeah, a lot of these shots have not set up well for a lefty.
Flag's all the way back there.
They're really giving us a test with these pin locations.
Yeah, it's not easy. All right.
Should be pretty good.
Okay, I was reading way more break, I guess.
Yeah, kind of stayed pretty straight.
Yeah, it only moved maybe 6 inches. Get up, get up, get up. Wow, yeah, that thing ate it up.
These greens are just grabbing. Yeah, keep the speed up. It'll hold its line.
Wow, dude, that thing moved at the end.
Yeah, I think you just had to keep it picked up.
Yeah, I hit it a little harder. Wow. I did that. I take full responsibility for that.
No, that's all right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Did you push it a little further outside because I said
Maybe
that?
a touch, yeah. But it's fine.
No, definitely.
I agree with you for
Yeah, you put it into play.
Yeah.
No, that was my bad. Damn. Okay.
When I stood over it, I was like, yeah, it's definitely moving.
Yeah. All right. Hey. +2 now.
All right, we'll get back.
All right, number 8, par 5.
That was the second easiest hole.
Was it? Wow. Not with that pin position, man.
Yeah, with that pin position, it's tough.
Tricky biz. You're fine.
Try to just go right up the middle, see if you can hold a straight one.
I'll try to hit a straight shot. All right. See if I can hit a straight shot. I'm gonna go right at that tree out in the distance.
Nice.
Oh, that was good. That was pretty straight.
That'll play. That'll play well.
We can get to the green in 2 for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, so I
Don't we all?
yeah, you like watching
I
YouTube?
love YouTube.
It's a great place. There's a lot of stuff to
Something for everybody.
A lot of information you can learn from. There's infinite topics. So,
Yeah.
whatever you're interested in.
There's content for everybody, for any type of subject, any topic.
Yeah. I love YouTube, man.
I think that's me up in the fairway.
Oh, wow. Okay. I've learned quite a bit from YouTube, so I also feel like I kind of want to be a part of that and create something that has some sort of value add for whoever's watching it. The way you're interacting with the world, you have more control over that than you might believe. So, like you were saying, social media, just consuming social media, comparing yourself constantly to somebody who's already done the things that you want to do, it just makes that gap look bigger.
Yeah.
And it makes, the obstacles that you have to overcome just seem that much harder.
Yeah.
And, you can spiral pretty quick. So limiting social media exposure, especially to the stuff that maybe isn't so positive, limit social media interaction. You can go into your phone and set a limit for the day.
I actually didn't have any social media for about 3 years. I deleted it all from my life, and I noticed my life vastly improved. I was much more productive. I was much more ambitious, got things done.
Less distractions.
Less distractions, yeah.
Notifications and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
I made Instagram again because I felt like I got to a point where I felt like I was pretty distant from a lot of people I had relationships with. I wasn't talking to people who I used to spend a lot of time with. I didn't know what was going on in their lives. They didn't know what was going on in my life, because when you live in different places, you're doing different things. It's tough to stay in constant communication, especially when you have a large friend group or you've been involved in a lot of different things. So Instagram for me was a way to kind of get back in touch with a lot of people, and it has helped with that regard. It has been successful, but I am more distracted now when it comes to reels and memes.
Look at that thing. I think you're on.
I did a great thing. So when I deleted all, it was in 2020, it was like beginning of 20, or it was actually end of 2019 I did it. Deleted all my social media apps. The one thing I never strayed away from was YouTube. YouTube was something I still use. Nice. I deleted the YouTube app off my phone though, so I'd have to go to I'd have to Google YouTube.
Bold. Oh wow. So you're going to YouTube.com.
YouTube.com. Yeah. Didn't help at all. I was still on there a lot.
Yeah, YouTube's a good one because it's social media, but it's also got that educational aspect. That we were talking about earlier. Like if it's Instagram, you're just entertaining yourself.
Yeah. And you don't even know what's going to come up next when you're on Reels.
Right,
it's random, so you're not in control. Where you at?
That's me right here. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, from there we got a chance of one putting it. Thank you for grabbing my putter.
I think we should.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll grab you 56.
Grab my
60? Okay.
Yeah. The better chance of getting it inside 3-4 feet is definitely with the chip here.
Okay.
I feel like all you gotta do is just drop it on.
Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, just let the gravity do the work.
Oh.
That was what I was scared of. It's like such a touch shot.
Give yourself a good lie.
I like this. I'm getting it.
There you go. Perfect.
That was just enough, dude. That was wild.
Right.
There you go.
Ready.
Yeah, that's an easy tapping bird.
You want to do it?
No, yeah, I'll
You
go
got
for it.
Dang.
All right, got one back.
+1.
Not bad. Let's get this one now. Back-to-back birdies. Build a little momentum. Attack the back 9. My best round ever was here, actually. I shot a 72.
Oh shit.
And I had 5 birdies on the day. And I bogeyed 18.
Damn.
I bogeyed for the first hole too, actually. It was pretty nuts. I hit a 3 hybrid to like 17 feet from the hole, right over the flag. And I left the first putt, the birdie putt, I left it 5 feet short. I just remember being like so nervous, sitting on the green on 18. Like I just made one of the worst putts, like
It always sucks.
multiple weeks. It was like, oh my god.
It always sucks ending 18 with a bogey.
Yeah, and you know what the thing is? If I made a par, I would have shot a 71.
Yeah.
So it was like I kind of blew it, but I was just so focused on shooting a par that I was like okay with 3 putting, and kind of that's how it resulted. But shot a couple 77s, a couple 79s.
Okay.
But yeah, that one I was just like I hit a lot of putts. I chipped a ball in for a birdie. It was like just everything went. I caught every break that day. I was playing with these 3 old guys, and they were really cool too. They were like cheering me on about it, and it was pretty fun. All right, we got 409, par 4, pretty straight away, wide open on the left and the right. The green's the defense on this hole. Oh. Hang on. Look at that thing go.
Damn,
Okay,
you're in the fairway.
We're playing it.
18 too.
Dude, that wind is serious. Also, that was a slice, so. If the wind was coming from the other direction, that would have looked fine. Done.
Thank you.
Maybe you get a chip in.
Shot. You're pretty good.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, the putting's been a challenge for us. Whoops. Putting's been a challenge. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so 9 holes down, +2. Solid. So 3 bogeys, a birdie, 5 pars. All right. Back 9's a little easier, so I think we should be able to get a couple back. What was your favorite part about the round?
Just being out there. Yeah, I told you today, I haven't been out there since early June.
Right.
Golf for me is one of my favorite things to do. Just being out on the course, beautiful day. We had great weather.
Perfect weather.
Never the chance of rain, it looked like. So
Yeah.
just being out there, having a good time, just enjoying the round, enjoying the day.
Getting out in nature.
Yeah,
just
being outside.
Getting to hit some shots.
Yeah. Some of my most favorite things in life are just being outside. So golf, can't do it inside. So
Ticks that box.
yeah.
Well, I think my favorite part was getting to see you play. It was very impressive.
Thank you.
Strike the ball really well, especially considering you hadn't played in over a month. It almost feels like you had a warm-up round earlier today, but yeah, no, just getting to watch you, like that ball flight and just getting to hear the ball striking was like, it's on another level. I'm not used to that, you know, getting exposed to that kind of game. So thank you for sharing that with us.